I gotta get my big stretch in before I start the episode. That was some good stretching right there. Hello people, welcome to today's episode where we're going to be checking out a Star Wars prompt. I am very excited because I love Star Wars, so big thanks to Crazy Carlton for making this prompt by request too. He was like, what you want, son? I was like, give me some Star Wars. He was like, bet. And then he gave it to me in like 30 minutes. And I didn't get around to playing this until like a week later. But hey, I'm really happy that you can write so many words so fast. You probably wrote this prompt in the amount of time that it would take me to read it. Anyways, I really like Crazy Carlton's prompts because he gives me all these boxes to fill out and they change the story. So prepare yourself while I fill out these boxes and ruin all of Crazy Carlton's hard work. For name, we have Pumpernickel Pickle Juice. Our profession, we're gonna go with Jawa Exterminator. For those of you who don't know a lot about Star Wars, this is what a Jawa looks like.
Jawas, disgusting creatures.
And basically, I just go around and kill them. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to use the word kill. I exterminate them. So basically, I kill them. Name of a friend. Ooh. Well, you know who I really look up to is Anakin Skywalker. I just loved his performance in the third movie. But for copyright reasons, we're gonna change it up a little bit. We're gonna go with Mannequin Skywalker. Mannequin. Mannequin. Name of your droid. Haha, Westbot. Westbot will forever be my #1 robot. Your weapon. Oh. For weapon, I chose the lightsaber that curves leftward like your wiener. And your favorite body. Oh, incidentally, that's also wiener. Alright, we filled out all the boxes, so let's jump into the story. Crazy Carlton, I gotta point this out to you because for future reference, 2.5 is way too high for randomness. We want to go down to 0.55 where it normally is so that it doesn't break the game. This is actually my third time recording this prompt because I was like, why is the AI not cooperating with me? Well, it's because the randomness was on 2.5. The AI tends to just ignore you when it's on 2.5 randomness. And now that that's fixed, let's start reading. The alarm rings and you wake up to find yourself alone in the bed, naked and shivering, but with a terrible headache. Why am I in the bed naked and shivering? How did I get here? You sit up in your bed and feel dizzy, the sensation of falling. You get up and pace the floor, trying to keep your balance. Then you notice that your wiener aches, but you have no idea why. If you can't remember why your wiener hurts, I think you drank a little bit too much last night. Damn, Bothans, you think to yourself. Well, I guess this means I like creatures that look like this. I didn't even have to look up what a Bothan looks like. I already know what they look like, and I'm kind of ashamed of myself right now. How did I get in such a low place that I decided it was a good idea to do that? This is the worst hangover you've ever had. What's happened? You say loudly, hoping for an answer, but there is none. You can barely remember your own name. Oh right, it's Pumpernickel Pickle Juice, the Jawa Exterminator, you say. Yep, that's what I do too. I wake up in the morning and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm Ryan, the YouTuber. You stagger into the cockpit of your ship and are greeted by the beeping noise of your fellow droid Westbot. Fecker, you can't even talk in this prompt, you can only beep. He sounds concerned. Uh-oh, you sound concerned, so I have to do concerned beep boops? Beep boop, beep, 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 he says. What do you think? I got the part, right? It signals that you have arrived on Tatooine. Yes, I know, you say, while making the ship ready to land. Boop boop beep beep, Westbot adds. You sigh and go back to work. You don't want to deal with him anyway. Usually it's the other way around. Usually Westbot doesn't want to deal with me. Yes, we're going to meet an old friend, you tell him. He said he needs to see me. Then you add, but I don't know why, talking to yourself. Westbot chirps his agreement, sounding almost happy. Westbot's also happy to see Mannequin because he too is a big fan of the whole youngling slaying thing, you know? Actually, that's not true. Westbot's one of the only people I know that whenever you pull up that scene of Star Wars where he's slaying the younglings, he gets like legitimately sad. He like doesn't want to see the younglings die for some reason. It doesn't really make sense to me. Like he doesn't even laugh during that scene. I don't really get it. I guess some people are just built different, I don't know. Eventually, you land your ship on the Tatooine starport and disembark. As you make your way through the streets of Mos Eisley, you notice many other ships parked nearby. You approach the cantina and step inside, followed by Westbot. Wait, that doesn't make sense. I thought...
We don't serve their kind here.
So technically Westbot shouldn't be allowed in here because of the racist bar owner, but maybe they make an exception for Jawa Exterminators or something like that. I don't know. It smells like stale sweat and cheap liquor. A pair of Jawas scurry past carrying crates between them, their red eyes flashing in the dim light. Shouldn't I be like curb stomping them or something? I'll get them later, don't worry about it. You hear a band playing somewhere in the corner. The music sounds strangely familiar. You stop next to a booth near the door and look down at the table. A man is sitting there drinking some kind of orange drink from a small cup. It's your friend, Mannequin Skywalker. You sit down opposite him and put your lightsaber that curves leftward like your wiener on the table. I completely forgot about that. Mannequin Skywalker looks up and smiles broadly when he sees you. Pumpernickel Pickle Juice, good to see you, he says and reaches across the table to shake hands with you warmly. I'm glad you could come, he says. I was afraid that maybe you'd change your mind. You shake your head, no, not this time, and start laughing. I don't get the joke. Why is that funny, feckface? So, how's the Jawa Exterminator business going? Mannequin asks. Well, it's not really my thing, but it pays the bills. But why did you want to see me, you ask? My character's like, well, it's not the same as murdering younglings, but I guess it'll do. That's why he became a Jawa Exterminator. He just wanted the sensation of murdering younglings, but unfortunately, there were no occupations for that for some reason, so instead he decided to become a Jawa Exterminator. It gives him the same kind of thrill. Ah, well, it's about a transmission I received, Mannequin Skywalker begins. And here's the part where I get to start typing, so mark this as the point where the story went downhill. To prove that to you, the first thing I said was, tell me more, daddy. Well, it came from Cassiopeia, who is a Twi'lek. She lives on Dathomir, and she has information about a transmission that will change the galaxy. I said, will I get to kill Jawas on this journey? Oh yes, lots of them. They're very annoying. Mannequin's like, yeah, kill all of them that you want. They piss me off too. That must have been good enough for my character, because he's like all in now. He's like, and what does the message say? Well, it's a bit complicated. I said, well, I'm pretty feckin' stupid, so how about you dumb it down for me, daddy? Okay. Well, the message said that the Empire is planning to invade the Republic. Okay, this is an interesting like cross-movie situation that doesn't really make a lot of sense, but we'll just go with it. The plan is to use the Death Star to destroy the Senate building and then the entire planet. The Emperor wants to do this because he thinks that the Senate is too soft on the rebellion. This is kind of making sense. I like this. The message also said that the Rebel Alliance is working on a secret weapon to counter the Death Star. Ooh, spicy. This weapon is called the Ultimate Weapon. What a badass name. It'll be used to destroy the Death Star before it can fire its super laser beam. I said, okay, but when do I get to kill Jawas? He just told me this whole story about how important this is because of the fate of the universe, and I was like, okay, but like, I want to murder some Jawas. Well, the message didn't say anything about that. It just said that the ultimate weapon would be ready in 3 days. That's all. 3 days? That's not much time. That's why I wanted to talk to you. I thought that maybe you could help us out. You say, I'll try, but who is us? The Rebel Alliance. We've been trying to find the ultimate weapon for years. Now we think we know where it is. Where? On the planet Yavin 4. Is it an X-Wing starfighter? Because that's what did the trick in the first movie. There's a base there called the Imperial Weapons Factory. It's run by an evil Sith Lord named Darth Vader. He's got the ultimate weapon hidden in the fortress. Okay, but like, I'm a Jawa Exterminator, so I don't really see how this whole situation involves me unless there's gonna be Jawas to kill. So I might have to decline your offer to go on this super awesome adventure because I really only have one thing that makes me happy, and I'd like to do that before the Empire ruins that too. Well, it's time to end this episode, but we're gonna continue this prompt in part 2. You guys gotta tune in next time to see what happens. Do you guys think that I'm gonna go on this epic adventure to save the galaxy, or do you think I'm just gonna murder Jawas the whole time? Honestly, it's anybody's guess. I don't even know which direction I'm gonna go yet. But we'll find out next time. Until then, I thank you for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Run, little Jawas, run!